And hello, welcome class. We are in week 6 of our course. There's a few things that I want to discuss here as you are looking at this video, as I made it mandatory for all of my videos of instruction to be looked at so that everyone can get an understanding and a grasp in terms of how to approach every week and also course content and what you need to know, what you need to remember, okay, for collaborative efforts. I kind of want to talk about before I get into the week 6 course is that the week 5 course. Now, what I did, I just sent a mass email out to the class regarding the week 5 assignment. So, the first thing that I want to do is I want to go back briefly to the week 5 assignment. I was a little alarmed, and the reason why I want to discuss this is regarding the pricing decisions video that individually everyone was supposed to create and then submit to me. I received very few submissions, and this assignment was due last Saturday at midnight. So, of course, going back again, the protocol is that the assignments, the main assignments, are due Saturday at midnight class. And you know that your discussion board responses are due every Thursday night. Now, again, I received very few responses on this video. Now, what's going to happen is that if you've noticed my trends, is that on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, that's when I grade the assignments from the prior week. So as I engage into grading this tomorrow as well as Wednesday, a lot of zeros are going to be given out for the lack of completion on this assignment. Now, what I just sent to everybody by email, if you don't understand the instructions regarding completing an assignment or activity, reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. I have office hours where you can reach me, and many of you have exercised that method. You can send an email, and normally within 24 hours, I do respond to all the email requests. You need to reach out to me if you need clarification, if you do not understand on how to complete an assignment or an activity task that I happen to give you. So, again, I want to talk about the alarming numbers, and the numbers were low based on the ratio that I happen to have within this class on who turned in the week 5 assignment. Now, I'm quite sure I'm going to begin some responses over the next day or so. Feel free to reach out to me. This assignment is considered to be late now because of the submissions that were not received. Some of you did complete the assignment. And of course, when I do grade it, okay, based on the submission date, because I'm able to look at when assignments were submitted, you're okay. But a vast majority of you did not submit this assignment. And so that results in a point deduction when you do not submit assignments on time. Reach out to me regarding this matter to discuss arrangements. Okay. Once again, that was the week 5 assignment that was due this past Saturday night on making a pricing decisions video. If you don't understand the approach on how to complete the assignment, I am more than willing to spend some time to discuss it with you. So, with that being said, as you know, over the last 2 weeks, we've been having Zoom meetings. The Zoom meetings for this class have been on Thursdays at 5 p.m. your time. That's 4 p.m. my time, where I've made myself available for an hour to meet with students via Zoom. Some of you have exercised that option, of course, in terms of logging on. All right. Some of you, you need to exercise that option. Okay. If this is going to warrant a one-on-one discussion, then we would have to do it outside of that Zoom meeting on Thursday, as this happens to be for the entire class. And of course, I would be engaging with more than one student at a time. Okay, so this Thursday, and what I will do definitely, I will send a link the day before the meeting as a reminder. Also, in your Outlook email, you're going to get a reminder that the meeting is going to be Thursday evening at 5 p.m. via Zoom. Exercise that option. Now, I know this is the week before spring break. We do get a week break in this course. I want to inform everybody of that. But let's finish strong for week 6 as we are currently in week 6. Let's get everything done on time. Let's get the discussion boards submitted, your answers on time, and let's get the assignment completed and submitted on time as well. Okay, another thing that I want to talk about is the quiz. All right, so the midterm quiz that I gave everyone. Okay, and I have not looked at all of the submissions left. If you have not taken the quiz, you are officially late unless you have reached out to me. And if there were circumstances that prevented you from actually taking the quiz. The quiz was due this past Friday at midnight. So, regarding that, if you have not taken a quiz, all right, you need to reach out to me and you need to discuss this matter with me. The quiz is still open. Yes, it is. But however, though, I want to inform everybody that I'm looking at submission dates. Okay, and I'm looking at the times where you did log into the course shell here in D2L to take the quiz. And there are points that I do take off just for the late submission of the quiz. Okay, with that being said, all right, let's go into week number 6 here while we have a little bit more time with this video and talk about what we're going to be engaging in this week. So, we talked about the last few weeks about our vendors, our vendor selection. Are we going to have multiple vendors, okay, that we happen to order products from? Now the approach would be ordering the actual process or actually ordering the products. So this is a process. Okay. How are we going to get the products delivered to our restaurant, to our facility? Okay. And how are we going to expedite the process? Okay. Where those products are going to be received within a timely manner in order to maintain a certain volume or inventory within our facility. So the objectives here, okay, we're going to talk about the ordering process. We're going to talk about the steps. We're going to talk about the types of purchase contracts, okay? So what type of contractual issues are we going to engage in, or what type of contracts are we going to enter into our vendor? First, we have to look at the type of contract before we begin to even address any potential issues that may arise when it comes to receiving our products within a timely manner. We're going to talk about procedures, okay, the method of delivery. And we're going to talk about utilizing technology in order to speed up, expedite the ordering process. So look over this material as we begin to engage within this week. All right, we're going to look at any potential problems that may arise. We're going to look at contracts. It's very important, okay, when you look at the contract process, okay, is a written contract, okay, can have legal and bearing implications to it. I don't know how many of you all have taken business law, if any of you all have taken business law as a course, but however, though, within business law, we talk about different type of contract validations. Okay, we talk about legal implications that surround various contracts. We even begin to talk about how a verbal agreement, okay, can be legal and pending if there happens to be any type of dispute that may occur. And then, of course, it ends up being resolved, okay, in ADR, all right, which is alternative dispute resolution outside of the court, or it happens to be, okay, resolved within an actual civil court hearing before a judge. Not to get off the subject here, but those are different contractual obligations and standards that you will encounter with just conducting business. Okay, regardless if it's in the hospitality industry or any industry that happen to be barring. So look over this information here. Look at the delivery process. You want to think about how you're going to receive again your products. Okay, many of you all are going to definitely want a just-in-time delivery. Okay, also the type of product is important to remember as well. Okay, perishable items, okay, you definitely want to receive that within an accelerated time manner And then you have to watch, okay, the inventory and volume that you happen to keep, as there's an expiration date on perishable products compared to products that happen to be non-perishable. Your discussion boards, make a response to these, of course, okay, by Thursday night. All right, that's the first thing that you're going to engage in regarding activity. After you read the textbooks, after you look at my video, after you read the chapter that we're currently engaging in, and of course, you review the other materials, such as the PowerPoint, okay, and looking at major terms and definitions, okay, that happen to really stand out and validate what we're actually engaging in this week. So your discussion responses Thursday night, as usual, those are going to be due. And then, of course, your assignment. You're going to use Microsoft Excel to complete this assignment. All right. You're going to put together a purchasing requisition spreadsheet. So pretty much what you're going to do, first of all, you're going to keep the name of the restaurant that you have used from the last 4 assignments that you submitted from weeks 2 to 5. I want you to keep the name of the restaurant that you created. You're going to deal with keeping products within inventory. And what I'm looking for within this spreadsheet, I want you all to do a balance. Okay? Come up with overhead cost, meaning, okay, what do you have to spend in inventory? And then what I want you all to do, I want you all to create a spreadsheet, okay, in terms of what you keep in inventory for your products. Yes, you can definitely put the actual name of the product. I'm looking for that. That's very important. But then also, okay, I want you all to give me an estimated cost. And I want you all to do a budget and put this in the form of an Excel spreadsheet. So come up with a budget that you have for your overhead cost. Come up, okay, with cost estimated that are pertaining to each product that you keep in inventory. And you're going to put this in an Excel spreadsheet. Now, what I want you all to do, I want you to give me at least a minimum of 10 items that you would keep in inventory. So that could range from your various meats, your produce, canned goods, and also other things, okay? Like, for example, it could be dining ware, okay? Things pertaining to that. It could be condiments, of course, seasonings. I want you all, okay, to put this in a spreadsheet. And you can refer back to the textbook, as the textbook gives a good illustration and example on page 153. You can use that as a model to put your spreadsheet together, all right, and submit this assignment over to me. Now, this is going to be due this Saturday coming up at midnight. This is your main assignment for week number 6 that you are going to be completing. Okay, everyone, reminder, the Zoom meeting we're going to have this Thursday at 5 p.m. That would be 4 p.m. my time. I'm an hour behind you. You will get a notice on Outlook on email of the meeting, and I will also post an announcement with the Zoom meeting link here in D2L. Okay, everyone, happy Monday, and I hope that your week goes well. Professor Javier Black out.